Xenophora is a jewelry brand that's inspired by the curiosities of the ancient world and visions of the future. And Casting de Karissma is a full-service jewelry manufacturing facility and design house based here in Detroit. What to me is inspiring is that intangible. You'll see a lot of that in the jewelry itself. A lot of the jewelry is related to certain concepts or feelings or emotions. When I start to make the jewelry, my process actually starts off as a piece of writing. So I call the jewelry themselves streams of consciousness. So I don't sketch for my personal collection. I don't really do any pre-ideation. It's all like feeling. I actually write down like where I am in the world, mentally, emotionally, and physically, and I visualize what that would look like as a piece of jewelry. Lost wax casting is when you take a mold, burn out the mold, and then replace that material that was once there with precious metal. I am obsessed with the casting process with jewelry, and obsessed in a way where it gives me energy that nothing else does. I'm manipulating an idea and manifesting that like a magician. Like I'm making that into reality. To be creating a life for myself, to have a full-service jewelry manufacturing facility in Detroit, my hometown, really feels good. It feels like I'm at home, and I feel like I have the opportunity to impact people that are like me. I find that a lot of people are like, black jewelers, black women jewelers, for example, are rare and uncommon. I am not a unicorn. There's billions of black women that are creators of their worlds and makers, and I'm not a unicorn, but what I will be to my other like women of color is a platform, a support system, a confidant, a friend, a manufacturing partner. Like that to me is important, especially doing it in the city of Detroit because I didn't have that. The whole point of me creating this facility, for example, is to be a platform for people that look like me and also people that don't look like me, and just being all inclusive in that sense. I would not be able to do what I'm doing anywhere else in the world. I've lived in other places in the world and it didn't feel right. You know, Detroit has a soul and you can't replicate that soul anywhere else. And that soul feeds the community. It feeds the people that's coming in to the manufacturing facility, for example, or coming into Xenophora's showroom. It feeds the energy of the people that I'm working with every day. And I don't know if I would be able to get that same soul in anywhere else in the world. When you wear your jewelry, it becomes a part of you forever, until you pass it down. And that's how I want my jewelry to be. I want it to be something that you wear for the rest of your life, or a piece of heirloom jewelry that you can pass on to a loved one or a friend, and they have it forever, and then it lives beyond our physical bodies. Someone told me the other day that the rings that I made her feel like protected, made her feel one with the universe, and made her feel like nothing could touch her. And that felt like the world to me. Like I was like, wow, I am so aligned with my purpose. Like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Like jewelry is a tool, it's a medium, and really the purpose is to like empower people. As I'm figuring out my own power and as I'm figuring out my own worth, I'm instilling this notion of self-worth and power. And when people tell me that they feel that, I'm like, okay, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. I wouldn't do anything else in the world, and it feels good.